Riding with a fresh set of tires is great, but having to buy those tires all the time, not so much. So how do we get the most from our tires, the most longevity, the most value? Well, for street riders, you monitor the air pressure, keep that thing up to spec, it's about all you can do. For off-road riders, we have some other options. The most common is to simply flip your tire around. Once that front edge gets worn down, you take it off the rim, spin it around, and you run it in reverse. That becomes a problem with tires that are directional, which is becoming more and more common these days. Also, you're still using a worn-off edge. That's your braking edge, so it's going to be rounded off anyways. The best solution that I've ever seen is to actually trim your tire. There are several tools that are available to do this. Essentially, it's a really hot, really sharp blade, and you simply scrape off that leading edge. This is the way to do it. It saves you money in the long run, and let's take a look at how that looks. So this is the Tread Doctor. This is about 60 bucks, which means it's going to give you a lot of value. It's basically half the price of a tire, and it's giving you a new tire in return. Now basically what this is a super hot instrument. Here's the sharp edge we were talking about, and once it gets up to temperature, be real careful with this thing. Don't set it in a puddle of oil or anything stupid like that. If you want to wear gloves, that's a great idea. It's very, very hot, so be careful. But basically, all we're going to do is slice off this front edge. Now, it's really easy because as it's super hot, it just presses through like a knife through butter. And as you get to the bottom, you scoop it out, and you get this nice sharp edge. So you can actually tailor this, like on this tire. These are a straight cut, these are supposed to be more of a butterfly, so you can actually put them at the right angle that you want. Once you get the hang of this, it goes really, really quick. And like I mentioned, at only 60 bucks, this thing's going to pay for itself the first time that you use it. One of the key things to remember with this is that you actually want to start it fairly early. Don't wait until your tire is completely roached and rounded over. This one's actually almost a little too far gone. Once that happens, you have to take really thick cuts. So it's a better idea to do it after 1 or 2 rides. You just shave off a little bit, and then you can actually do it after every 1 or 2 rides after that, as many times as you want, until this thing gets so small it's not really performing as well. I've used this a lot myself. You get darn near new performance out of this thing, so it's really a handy thing to have in your garage.